Hey guys, it's McLeans Diecast, and today I have another review for you, this time of the 1/50th scale Caterpillar 235 hydraulic excavator by Winross in 1/50th scale. This model is a little more uncommon as it was produced in the mid to late 1970s. It was one of only three 1/50th scale models ever produced by Winross, and in fact it was the only Caterpillar model they ever made. This model is fairly basic, and before we get into the review, I will make a note of a few things, such as the original rubber tracks from this model became very hard plastic and were cracked and broken when I purchased the model, so I have replaced the tracks with those off of the Joel 225. Same thing here with the exhaust stack. Is it used to be straight and it's now bent in a hard plastic type consistency, whereas it was originally rubber, so it is no longer straight. The model comes in a blister type package. This one, of course, did not have the box. I purchased it secondhand, and it did not have the box. So I can't show the packaging in the review, but basically it's a cardboard base with a plastic blister around the top. So without further ado, let's get into the functionality of the model. So, to get started with the functionality, we'll look at the outward reach of the boom and stick, and you can see that it has a nice range of movement. You can reach up real high, and curl back in, real tight, fold up for transport for a low boy load or something like that. And it has real good motion for downward depth, pretty good amount. So that's good functionality. Bucket curls real well. Of course, the model does rotate 360 degrees, and it's rubber tracks, so they don't roll well on a smooth surface. So that's basically the functionality of the model, so we'll get started into the detail phase of the review. So, to get started with the detail on the model, we will take a look at the cab and car body. The cab is a fairly simple piece. You can see there are no windows. There's also no cab insert or anything of the sort. You can see an outline where the door is, but no door handle details or hinges or anything like that. The black stripe running along the side of the machine is painted on instead of a decal like that on the NZG excavators of this era. You can see the Pac-Man 235 logo, along with details for little door handles and the outlines for two engine compartment doors. You have some nice engine grills here in the side of the body, along with a catwalk cast into the side of the machine. We'll rotate on back around. On the counterweight, you have a Caterpillar decal that ranges through the center, and then you have little lines that indicate where the three engine compartment doors are on the machine. And we'll rotate back around, and on this side, once again, we have two engine compartment doors with handles and the 235 logo. Of course, on the top, you can see there are some nice venting details, an air cleaner, and the exhaust pipe. Going around to the boom, you can see it's fairly simple. Not a whole lot of detail on the hydraulic cylinders, but they are painted in the same Caterpillar yellow color, so that's nice that they match. Caterpillar logo on the boom, down the linkage in a basic bucket. Nothing really to write home about, nothing fancy. We will take a look at the bottom of the bucket, and you can see that there are some nice fat teeth, and that's about it really. It's pretty simple. You can see the bucket linkage there. It's pretty basic, but it is nice to see that as a functioning piece. So that's basically it for the detail. Like you can see the undercarriage here. This particular one doesn't even have, like both sides appear to be idlers. There's no apparent drive sprocket. You can see there's some details for some bottom and top rollers, but that's really it. There is literally no underside detail. In fact, the whole car body is hollow. So, of course, I didn't say this was a high detail model. It's more unique because of the manufacturer and just the age of the model. It is a neat addition to my collection. It sits nice on the shelf with the 245 and 215 by NZG. I think it's a cool little model. If you can find one for a decent price, I would suggest picking it up if you are interested in the old Caterpillar equipment. But they usually tend to retail in mint condition for 100 or higher. So if you can find one in mint condition for lower than that, you're doing really good. There are occasionally some deals, so keep your eye out if you're looking for one. So yeah, pretty basic, but it is a nice model. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Talk to you guys later. Bye.